Russell and Dave Brown right along ringside, all ready to go with another big day of championship wrestling. And by golly, I got the call from the Universal Heartthrob. Talked to Austin. He said definitely he's going to be right here with us today. We'll see him in the ring. First time in a long time he's been with us.
Oh, you're right. Glad to have him here today. The Austin Idol. In addition to Austin Idol, we're going to have the Fantastics here. Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers. Also, we'll be looking at Buddy Landel. Nature Boy will be here today, too. Rick Casey will be along. Also, Thunderbolt Hamilton. We'll have Dutch Mantel, Bill Dundee going against Frank Morrell, the Exploiter, and Billy Travis in what should be a great match.
Those are just some of the action bouts that you're going to be having, and right away I can see our day is made. Buddy Landel out making our day right off the bat. Yes, Buddy?
Hey, did I understand you to say that Austin Idol was going to be here today?
Yes, he will be in action right here today.
Well, let me tell you something, Lance Russell and everybody out there listening. The Nature Boy Buddy Landel is the only heartthrob around here, right, girls? Yeah! Hey, that says it all. Now, he's a goof, man. He comes from Las Vegas. It's not the Las Vegas leg lock. It's the figure 4 leg lock, Daddy, and I'm the king master of it. You hear what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
That's all I got to say.
Okay. There's Buddy Landel making his presence known bright and early. I would just simply say that the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol has done mighty well with the name Las Vegas leg lock or otherwise. We'll see it in action in just a moment. Well, I hope that doesn't put a damper on the show right here at the top, Dave, with those black Undertakers standing up in the ring right away. They're going to have more than a black dire outlook because you hear that music. They're coming in here. Tommy Rogers, Bobby Fulton, the Fantastics. Look at that little fellow over there, Dave. Great. Yowza! The folks loving to see the very exciting Southern Tag Team champions, Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton, the Fantastics. We are delighted to see Bobby back. He had a rather severe bout with the flu, and glad to see him back. Of course, so what else is new? Everybody else is
It's been quite an outbreak this year. That's right.
Half of the states in the United States, I think, have been battling that very same thing. Bobby and Tommy head through the crowd here to shake hands and hug some of the young ladies. They'll be up in the ring and ready to go with the Undertakers in our opening tag match. Doggone good opener in case you missed it. Again, we will verify, having talked to Austin Idol, the Heartthrob, said, yes, he's going to be right here. We'll see him in action. They're ready to hit the ring. Okay, Dave.
All right, this match is going to be a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match, introducing from parts unknown at a total of 508 pounds, the Undertakers, and going against them at a total weight of 449 pounds. From the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers, the Fantastics. One fall, 15-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun is the referee.
Okay, and the Undertakers take time to throw a rose to the crowd as they're ready to go, and we'll be starting out here with, who's it going to be? Bobby Fulton starts out as Tommy hops over that top rope. Bell time, and here we go.
All right. Bobby Fulton going against one of the Undertakers. Both these guys coming in big. They'll both go over 250 pounds. Bobby over to the corner. Puts the tag on Tommy Rogers. Tommy up on the middle rope. Down on the left arm. And the Undertaker got to be wondering why he got up this morning. Oh, whoa. Tommy for a shot at the other one in the corner over there. Tommy will do that from time to time just to make sure you're paying attention, I guess. Bobby Fulton back in after the tag. Undertaker back to the ropes, whipped across the ring. Good drop kick by Bobby Fulton. He was really able to get stretched out there and got the Undertaker with a good drop kick.
I think the Fantastics are kind of fired up today. I noticed Tommy when he got up on that rope, a little hot dog in there. He's delighted to have Bobby back also.
Undertaker forces him back onto the rope. Referee is there. He wants a break off the ropes. Tommy Rogers, wow. Went into a shoulder butt, but just stood there and then followed with a drop kick. The Undertaker goes for the corner and makes the tag on his partner.
A lot of bulk that Tommy went barreling into, and he didn't have any effect as far as knocking him down, but that drop kick certainly did the job.
This is the shorter of the Undertakers, but that's not saying much when you're talking size. As we said already, both of them are huge.
Really blocky. Nice semi-fireman's carry toss by Rogers as he went down early and in with a bar tight up on that shoulder, and Fulton uses it to good advantage. Takes the Undertaker down on the mat. Crank it away good.
Just a good wrestling hold as he's got that arm blocked back there. Now Bobby working on the mask. The Undertaker over to the ropes.
Hey, we got subtitles on Championship Wrestling today, Dave. You see that young lady over there with a sign? She's holding it up when he had that on. It says, "Make him big."
Make him big. Fantastics make a tag.
Little mare that puts the Undertaker down on the deck, and Rogers hanging on to the head. Snaps him over the shoulder this time. Ooh, drops down good.
Bottom of the boot. Across the chest. Bobby Fulton whips the Undertaker into the ropes. He sets and let him have it with a right forearm coming off the ropes.
Looks like we need a little tending to the ring ropes. They are very loose, it seems to be, in our opening bout here today.
Yeah, they are quite loose. The Undertaker back up on his feet, and from across the way, flying drop kick by Tommy Rogers. Counts at 2. This one's over. 3 minutes, 23 seconds. What a drop kick Tommy Rogers hit him with as he sprung out of the corner.
Nothing slowed down the Fantastics. Ooh. Boy, they looked very, very strong as they went through the Undertakers with no real trouble at all, even though they were totally outweighed. We indeed had an excellent win from the Undertakers. They were the official winners in that one. Okay, we talked a little while, as a matter of fact, about 2 weeks ago, Davey, about the Thunderdome. First time we told the folks about them, and this is going to be a series of events that each of the wrestlers has his choice as what kind of attire to go in that he thinks he can do the best, because it's going to be a series of elimination bouts. It's kind of like the toughest of the tough. You remember the tough guy contest? Well, this is going to be within the professional wrestling ranks here, and any guy goes in there with whatever he wants.
Exactly.
And
take what he wants. And
goes out with a winner of each one of the series, and they will be all over the entire territory, a whole bunch of them. Ultimately, the two guys with the best records will be meeting, and they're going to be meeting for a big trophy filled with money. Yeah. Let's take a listen to what some of the fellas had to say about the Thunderdome Invitational that'll be coming off all around the territory.
Okay, I want to say something about these Thunderdome matches because they come right down my alley, baby. You know, back from Texas, we used to have them all over the place in Texas. I've had a lot of success with my cowbell, and these type of matches here, you can wear anything you want to in the ring. You can bring anything you want to in the ring, and I dropped my hat in this book. I'm going to bring my cowbell because I've had quite a bit of success with that.
I want to tell you something, brother. When you get down to the Superdome and you got $10,000 on the line and you can bring anything in the ring and you can wear anything, you better believe, brother, this old dude's going to be there with something. The firstest with the mostest take that 10 grand to the house.
Well, I've been around. I won quite a bit in my career wrestling, and I guarantee you $10,000 is a lot of money, and the biggest thing on my mind right now is getting that big purse in this Thunderdome match. And you can believe one thing when I tell you, $10,000, boy, it can make a lot of things happen in that big, beautiful trophy. Take it from Thunderbolt Hamilton, brother. I'll be there with bells on for $10,000. You can believe all of them going to be ringing. Thank you very much. See you there.
I'm going to enter this $10,000 Thunderdome tournament, and I'm going to be the same old soldier. I'm going to carry my salt bags and also my shoe as a weapon. $10,000 purse. Thunderbone's, that's a big thing. And they tell me that you can bring anything you want to, Billy, in that ring.
That's
so
right.
The main thing that me and you're bringing in is ourselves. As everybody knows, me and Billy's just a new team, and we're going to be around here, and we're going to take some names, we're going to kick some booty, and we're going to win that $10,000. And I'll be an idiot to tell you what I'm going to bring in that ring, but guarantee it, me and Billy will have something.
That's it.
Ooh, Wednesday night, Coliseum, Evansville, Indiana. Son of a gun, 7 big matches, and I mean a ton of it going to happen, including a Mid-America title match with Buddy Landel trying to get it back from Dirty Rhodes. International title match when Dutch Mantel will be going against Rick Casey. And then we're talking about a Southern heavyweight title match with the Heartthrob Austin Idol facing Bill Superstar Dundee. And that's not all. There's going to be a final grudge 6-man hot shot stick on the pole match, Dundee, Mantel, and Landell against Casey Rhodes and the Midnight Rider. The Heartthrob looking after that Southern heavyweight belt, Bill.
It ain't fair, Mr. Russell. It ain't fair. I wrestled him last week up there, and I had him down, had his brains beat out, and he was saying, please, Mr. Dundee, don't hit me no more. Then all of a sudden, all his stooge friends come out of the dressing room and jump on the Superstar. Now Eddie Martin says I got to wrestle him again. It ain't right, Idol. I'm not scared of you, Daddy. You may have 20-inch arms, but I ain't scared of you, Idol. And whatever it takes, brother, I'm going to beat your brains out and keep my belt, and I know who that Midnight Rider is, and I'm going to pull that hood off and prove it to you, then you're going to work for me.
Well, we'll find that out. Dutch Mantel goes after the international title.
When you lay with dogs, you're going to catch fleas, and Casey, Rose, and the Midnight Rider are all flea-bitten dogs. Let me tell you one thing, Casey. You and Rose both are 2 thieves, and I think Nature Boy will back me up on this. You're carrying 2 belts around that don't belong to you, that you actually stole. If you're on the streets, you would be behind bars. But it's all going to come to a screeching halt in Evansville, baby, because I'm going to get my belt back that belongs to me, and Buddy's going to get his back. And when it's all over, we got to get a 10-foot pole out there with a big hot shot on it. We all 6 of us going to climb in the ring, and we're going to give you guys a dose of your own medicine right there in Evansville.
Everybody knows we're going to win. Bill, can you come back in here just a second? Please tell me about that good-looking blonde from Evansville who wants to beat the nation. Everybody knows we're going to win our match.
We're going to do it, brother. It's going to be a celebration, Buddy. She come up to me last week. She said, would you introduce me to Nature Boy? She's the best look, almost the best looking thing. Said, you two's bookends. Well, I'm just going to tell you something, Idol. We're joking now, but it ain't going to be joking in the ring. You're going out
Wednesday. Hey, coming out right now, Tony Falk, who will be involved in our next match. And here's the Universal Heartthrob. Is not dressed in his wrestling attire, but we told you he was going to be here today. By golly, that's unusual wrestling attire you got there.
Well, Lance, I certainly apologize. I'm a little late, as I called you last night and told you I was going to be here,
yes,
but I didn't know exactly when. I came in early to take care of some personal business. As a matter of fact, I want it to be public right now. I want to go right on record by saying Austin Idol will be opening a new business in the area. It will be soon, so y'all keep your eyes and your ears open for it, Lance.
All right, we'll be listening for that.
Man, I'm just tickled to death, as you well know, Lance. I've been on a Magical Mystery Tour. I've been from coast to coast, east, west, north, south, and then some. I saw a good friend of mine over in Hawaii. I know I haven't mentioned no names, but King Lawler, if you're over in Hawaii, send my best to you. Aloha, baby, in Honolulu, if you know what I'm talking about. I've been home. I love these people, as you can hear. They know what's going on. Do you understand what I'm saying? These people know what's going on. Do I hear Austin Idol over here? Right here, I love it right now. I'm going to go get my clothes on right now. I'm late. I apologize. I'm going to get my threads on. I'm going to wrestle this dude right now.
Okay, Austin.
Hey, not so fast, Big Mouth. Hey, not so fast. Come back over here. You know, when I got up this morning, I said today's going to be my lucky day because I'm going into that television station and I'm going to beat that Austin Idol because I know how to get out of that Las Vegas leg lock of yours, brother. But let me tell you something. You're not going back there. Let's get in the ring right now and do it.
Give him
right
a
now.
chance
no,
to get
Lance,
his clothes
I don't want to wait for him. He can get in the ring right now. I'm ready.
Forget what he says, Austin. Take your time, and we'll see if we can't get it moved down and get another match.
Lance, if it would have been any other circumstances, I would take my time and go back and get my threads on. But being that I have not been on this program live in a long time, I'm going to take my threads off right now, and I'm going to wrestle this dude and teach him. You know, in Chicago, they call him William Perry, the refrigerator. But in this area, they're going to call Austin out the microwave. I'm going to heat him up, and then I'm going to melt him down to nothing.
Well, okay, Austin. It's Your decision, you've made it. Tony Falk is up there, and we are waiting to see this one with excitement. Austin called it right. It's been much too long since we've had the heartthrob here in person. He's peeling down. Off go the shades, and now the jacket comes off, revealing that incredible torso of the heartthrob. And we're going to have it. We don't have to wait.
Hey, Falk jumps him as he starts into the ring. Austin Idol, grabbed by Tony Falk, slammed into the rope.
Buddy Landel back out again.
Let me tell you something. I told you at the start of the show that the Nature Boy Buddy Landel was the master, and not only did I master it, I perfected the figure 4 leg lock. It's not called a Las Vegas leg lock. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Lance Russell, I beat Ric Flair. I put him in the figure 4. There ain't a man alive that can get out of it, Daddy, when the Nature Boy puts money. I beat Dusty Rhodes, Magnum PA. I beat both of the Rock and Roll Express at once. And the only reason I ain't the world's champion right now is, Daddy, is because it was a non-title match. Flair was screaming. Now, this geek out here ain't seen the day that he's put on a pair of wrestling boots that he can take the Nature Boy Buddy Landel. He's got to understand, Lance Russell, that this is a new era, the Nature Boy Buddy Landel. Now, I give him credit. He was a hell of a man in his day. Notice I said his day. It's a Nature Boy's day now, baby. And I'm not the one to come out here and knock anybody, all right? But just let me tell you something. In his best day, he was never half of what the Nature Boy Buddy Landel was. And by the way, girls, I want you to keep sending those cards in because I'm getting ready to pick the winner, baby, all right?
You talked us right through the match all the way. We didn't even get a chance to make a comment about an outstanding win by Austin.
That's what I had to say. When I put the figure 4 on somebody, they don't get out of it, all right? And girls, keep sending the cards in.
The Las Vegas leg lock is what wrapped it up for Austin Idol, and in spite of what Tony Falk said, he was not able to get out of it. The winner, Austin Idol.
The action begins to Evansville's Wednesday night, and boy, there's a bunch of it. 7 big matches in just a moment. Monday, March the 10th, Litchfield, Kentucky at the Grayson County High School, sponsored by the Football Boosters. Tickets on sale at Horns Key Market. Thursday, March the 13th, Ramsey, Indiana at North Harrison High, sponsored by the Band Boosters, and tickets on sale there at the high school. All right, Wednesday night. Boy, I'll tell you what, we can't get it and do it justice, but we're going to tell you what's going to be happening. 7 matches. Yamamoto against Tony Falk, Thunderbolt Hamilton against Tom Branch, the Fantastics against Rose and Gaddafi. Mid-America title match, Landell challenges Dirty Rhodes. International title match, Mantel against Casey. In a Southern heavyweight title bout, the Heartthrob Austin Idol going against Bill Dundee. And finally, listen to this one, a 6-man tag, hot shot stick on the pole. Casey Rhodes and the Midnight Rider will be going against Dundee, Mantel, Buddy Landel, the Coliseum Wednesday night. Alrighty, one of the participants in. We're waiting for our first look at brand new wrestler to our championship wrestling territory. Wow, what a look. Ken Prince, our first look at him. Dave, how about our official introduction?
All right, one fall, 15-minute time limit match, introducing from parts unknown at 230 pounds under the mask. That is the Raider. Going against him from Greenwich Village, New York, at 230 pounds, Ken Prince. This match will be one fall, 15-minute time limit. Referee Jerry Calhoun.
Certainly an unusual-looking outfit that Ken has on. We've heard good things about him, and an outstanding athlete, and I guess that's about as good a recommendation as you can possibly have. Is that a tail around behind there?
I think so.
Okay. All right, we're waiting now as Ken is peeling off all of the attire, and he's got one more item to go. Yeah, there goes the tail. Okie doke. Referee Jerry Calhoun said, let's do it to it. And we did, as a matter of fact.
Well, interesting attire, and as you said, we've heard good things. Let's see if he can wrestle here, going against the Raider.
His physique reminds me, as well built as he is and all, reminds me of Spike Huber. stocky and very well built. A little foot to the hind end there of the Raider. Woo! Boy, there was an upper leg. He caught him with that knee to the midsection. Doubled him over quick into the rope. A little clothesline. Ken Prince put him down hard. Here he goes, a whip. This time he speared him.
Yeah. Guy can move, I tell you.
Tell you that for a fact. He is a solid ball of muscle coming at you. A whip again. And he missed him as the Raider drops back down with an elbow, taking advantage very quickly. He missed the elbow, and Prince is out of the way.
Ken Prince, boy, he can use those feet. He has great balance. Yeah, that was the bottom of the foot right in the back, and the Raider just knocked out of the ring, kicked out of the ring.
Boy, he kicked him right smack over the apron and down on the deck.
Had some power in that kick, too. It didn't look that powerful, but, boy, he really laid into him, and he caught him solid. I think that's the key.
Standing side headlock. Prince hanging on to the Raider. Nailed him. Put him on the deck. Picks him up. Backs him into the corner. And a reversal. Flying press off that second rope. 2, 3. How about it?
Just enough strength to hold him down for the count of 3. That's what Ken Prince did, and the time out at 1:57 seconds. And Ken Prince, his first appearance and his first victory on Championship Wrestling.
Raider made a good move when they were over in the corner, and he reversed him around, and then Prince, coming flying out, fired across the ring. He jumped up on the second rope, came off with that flying press, and got a 1, 2, 3, and that, as Dave said, is the first appearance and the first victory for Mr. Ken Prince. Kind of a quick one. Let's go on with the action here, and we will be ready for our next one in just a moment. Yeah, here he comes, the Nature Boy. There's another one of those signs. Dundee, Landell, and Mantel, the Three Stooges.
Oh, all right. Oh, one of them up there right now. Here we go with the official introductions at one fall 15-minute time limit match coming up here. From Gallatin, Tennessee at 225 pounds, introducing Lionel Green, and going against him from Los Angeles, California, 224 pounds, the Nature Boy, Buddy Landel. One fall, 15-minute time limit. Referee Jerry Calhoun.
Dog ready for the bell, and we're off and running on another single match. We've got big tag action coming up. Boy, I hope you didn't miss the early part of the show. The Heartthrob Austin Idol was here. We also had some interesting comments from a lot of the guys on the Thunderdome matches that will be coming along. Man, look at this Landell go, Dave.
Boy, he is ready today, no doubt about it. Going against Lionel Green. As far as experience goes, the edge definitely heavily on the side of Buddy Landel. Green. Upper arm, good one by Landell, put Green down to the mat.
That experience is not only in length of time, but also in caliber of opponents. Boy, Landell has been in there with, well, as he very well loves to tell everybody, he got a win over Ric Flair in a non-title match. He's been against the best.
A chop. Boy, Landell uses that chop about as well as anybody except Tojo Yamamoto, I think. Green body slammed right in the middle of the ring. Landell off the rope, drops down. Look out, he's going for it. The figure 4 leg lock. He's got it, and this one is over, I can almost assure you.
Oh, yeah. Lionel Green may be relatively inexperienced, but he's not dumb, and he gave it up because with all of his conversation, and somebody made the comment that Landell will never lack for love because he loves himself so much. You got to say this son of a gun can flat use that figure 4 leg lock. Look at him. He's pushing down, lifting up, and really hurting. He won't break it. The referee's in there trying to get it apart now.
Trying to get them separated, and Landell's just hanging on, going to punish Lionel Green a little bit.
A big deal. He's trying to break the kid's leg in there and make him a big man. And here comes Austin Idol out, who knows something of the power of that Las Vegas leg lock. Idol is saying, come on, break the hold up. He spit right in Idol's face. Landell spit on Idol, and Idol, with his belt off, he is slamming away with that belt on the Nature Boy, going after him. Idol pulls him back up in. Here comes Dundee, and Idol knocks him down. Going after Landell as he turns his attention, Idol does. Whoa. Billy nailed Landell as Idol ducked. He's got that belt around Dundee's neck. Foot to the back on Austin Idol. Oh, that knee caught him right in the chin. Look at this. He's got the belt around his head while Landell, who's got the Las Vegas leg, or the figure four as he calls it, on Austin Idol. He's got him.
Tell him how bad he is now, Lance Russell.
The Idol.
We'll see how bad he is now.
A victim of the figure four by Buddy Landel.
Idol is in pain, you can tell.
Referee trying to break it apart, but Landel taking pleasure in putting his butt.
Now, that ain't no Las Vegas leg lock. That's how it's done right, Russell.
Dundee talking about the figure four, and look at Idol. He's about to turn him over. Landell has said nobody gets out of it. He turned him over. Reverse the pressure. Look out for Dundee. Oh. Dundee slammed Idol right in the back with the edge of that back of the chair.
Referee gets the chair out of there, but Landell and Dundee now both working on Austin Idol.
Austin Idol, who came in to help out Lionel Green when Landell wouldn't break the figure four leg lock, ends up in between Dundee and Landell. It took two of you to get him down. Here comes Thunderbolt Hamilton and Frank Morrell out there.
Rick Casey trying to help out, too.
And the Idol was showing him what it was until Dundee jumped in with that chair while he was working on while he had turned Landell over on that figure four leg lock, slammed him right in the back with that chair, and then both of them went to work.
Well, they're really checking out that left knee and leg of Austin Idol. That's where most of the pressure was with that figure four that Landell had on it.
Oh, boy, and it can be some pressure, too. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take time out here for a break, and we'll be back in just a moment with more action.
Hi.
Cause to regret his action with that chair in the future, because you know what kind of Idol. Of course, he's got a background of hurting a lot of folks, and he isn't going to forget that with Dundee. You can bet on it, my friend, when they team up against each other. Well, we had an interview in here from a brand new group, the Mod Squad.
And their manager, J.D. Costello.
Well, he sent us another one. Let's take a look and see what it has to say. J.D. Costello talking for the Mods.
You've seen us before, whether you like it or not. Here we are again. J.D. Costello with Spike and Basher, the Mod Squad. We're coming. So, Grandpa, if you're chewing tobacco, spit it out and come close to the TV set. Grandma, if you're washing your dishes, put everything down, pull your easy chair up and sit down close to the TV and listen to me. Because we're going to be landing in Mother's Learjet very soon from New Orleans, and no doubt they'll roll out the red carpet for us. The mayor will present us a key to the city. We'll probably get the penthouse in the most luxurious hotel in the city. Above and beyond all of that, though, we have one purpose for being here: to rule professional wrestling. We've heard through the grapevine that a team called the Fantastics are on top here. Now, I don't know much about you. I know your names, Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers. I do have some advice for you boys. I know you plan on spending a lot of time up here probably spreading your popularity and dominance. Well, whatever your purpose is, get it done quickly, very quickly. Win all the matches you can, get as much money as you can right now, and get out. Leave town, because the most destructive force in professional wrestling is on the way to town. The Mod Squad, J.D. Costello's Masters of Disaster. You've never wrestled until you've entered the squared circle with my men. Mother said it was going to be hard, but I didn't know how easy it was going to be until I learned about the Fantastics. Now, Mother's got a gift for you. She's got a gift for you. She gave it to me and told me to present it to you on television, and I think I will. It makes a statement about your career, Fantastics. It's the end. The Mod Squad's on the way. The Fantastics' career is over with. We're going to put you out of professional wrestling forever.
I don't know why it is. I have a feeling it may be a whole lot easier to say it the way J.D. did right then.
I think you're right.
It's going to be to do it. That's J.D. Costello and the Mod Squad. Coming out right now, we've got an excellent single match coming up. Pat Rose, who is one of those tough son of a guns that really nobody in the world has had an easy match with Rose in his life. But the guy who's tough enough to go with it, Rick Casey. Dave, how about the official introduction?
One fall, 15-minute time limit match out of Pensacola, Florida, 229 pounds, introducing Pat Rose. And going against him from San Antonio, Texas, 226 pounds. He wears the Mid-America Championship, Rick Casey. One fall, 15-minute time limit match, international title. I beg your pardon, not the Mid-America. And this is going to be a non-title match. The international belt is not on the line here.
D-Bell, and here we go, Rick Casey and Pat Rose. Rose came in as a tag representative when we first saw him in here. Look at him go behind and take Casey down. Casey sits out, reverses it, and he comes around, waist locks Rose. Ooh, puts an arm over the rope. Saw that real quick grab by Rose. Excellent move, got to say that. We told you this guy can go.
Oh, he can. He's made some noise everywhere, not just around here.
His tag partner split, and so did his girlfriend.
And coincidentally, they left at the same time, right?
Yeah. Whoa, over the top. And look at Casey go. And as Rose was going for a hip toss, Casey stopped him cold, reversed it on him, put him down. Nice drop kick out on the floor. He's got a 10 count out there, so that's a good move when you run into trouble. Pat Rose back in the ring, and Rick Casey says, come on. To the center of the ring. Casey steps over, wraps it around. Got a wrist lock on him. It looked like he was going for a hammer. He just took him over and down with it.
Only a 1 count, the referee says. Left shoulder came up off the mat. Pat Rose still alive in this one. Casey's got a good lock on that wrist. He's really had the whole arm tied up there.
He's got it back up in that hammer position, and Rose just gently steps over the bottom rope. That'll be enough to get a break. Casey, a very determined kind of a guy. Boy, he really comes at you head on.
Rose looking for the upset here today. You have to consider it an upset since Rick Casey does wear the international belt. Even though it's a non-title match, anytime you can upset a champion, that puts you in line for some belt shots yourself. And that's what Pat Rose would like to do here today.
Some of the people were signaling for a bulldog to get Casey to use that bulldog, but boy, I'll tell you what, Rose grabbed him, snapped him into a mare over and down, told to break, and he broke so fast. He did, in fact, break all the way, but he put it right back on. He's got the headlock on the mat. Now we're back up on the feet again. Pat Rose. Casey over the top and zings him with a shot.
Pat Rose rolled the shoulders down. He does it again with Rick Casey. Not able to hold him there. It's very difficult. All right, pulling tights. The referee stopped that because Rose pulled his tights to hold him down there. Hey, Rick Casey really got off the mat there a moment ago. When Pat Rose went by, he just leaped right over him. Rick finds himself in the head scissors right now. Pat Rose holding on. Casey has a headstand to get out of it and ends up with a hold. Back into it he goes, though. Good move by Pat Rose. Got to give him credit as he puts Casey back in the head scissors.
We've got a whale of an expiration of time tag match coming up today, Dave. Dutch Mantel, and Bill Dundee, rather, Mantel and Dundee, going against Frank Morrell, the former spoiler, and Billy Travis, who are making a good move as a new tag team together.
Ooh, Rose with a forearm, maybe a fist, too, on Rick Casey. That was a fist, no doubt about it. Pat Rose really letting Rick Casey have it with that right hand.
Boy, he suplexed him over down hard and hollered, "Kick out now," and that's exactly what Casey did.
Upper arm across the back, followed by a forearm. Rick Casey trying to get back on his feet. He is on his feet, but Pat Rose got it by the hair and rammed his head into the turnbuckle.
Rose very, very aggressive. And the referee telling him to break it up. He's got Casey underneath the ropes. He's about to get himself disqualified in there as the referee, tired of messing with him, he grabbed the hair, slammed Casey's head right into the top turnbuckle, and Rick firing back, trading licks now.
I think Rose's aggressiveness really got Casey fired up. He missed badly with a drop kick. Boy, when you miss one of those, it can be devastating for winning a match, too. If your opponent takes advantage, that's what Pat Rose trying to do. Good balance by Rick Casey. He puts Rose down to the mat. Counts at 1, 2. He got it.
He got him with 3, just at the count of 3. He had his foot pop outside the ropes, but the referee counted 3, and the win is going to go to Rick Casey, as Pat Rose is now saying, "Hey, wait a minute, man, my foot was on the rope." It was a timing thing, very hard decision. The referee rules at 1, 2, 3, and the winner is Rick Casey. We'll take time out, be back in just a moment. Oh, yes, 7 big matches in the Evansville Coliseum come Wednesday night. One of the teams that will absolutely excite you. 2 of my very favorite guys, Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers.
You know, we want to give a special thumbs up to the people of Evansville, Mr. Russell, because me and Tommy enjoy it thoroughly. You know, Abdul Gaddafi, you're an international name, brother. Pat Rose, you're a top contender, but you're not going to come in here and run over the Fantastics, and we're going to prove it to the people right there in Evansville.
You watch these 2 guys in action, you'll love it. I'll tell you another one you're going to want to see. Dutch Mantel wants this, the international title. Rick Casey's got it.
That's right, Lance Russell. You know something, Mantel? I worked too long and too hard to get this, baby. In Evansville, Indiana, I'm going to keep it. That's the bottom line. And then we're talking about a 6-man tag, Lance Russell.
Oh, yeah, that's coming up.
Dirty Rose and myself and the Midnight Rider. A lot of things are going to happen. We got a cattle prodder on top of a 10-foot pole, and somebody's going to be electrified.
Let me tell you something, brother. Anybody out there, any farmers ever used one of them things, they know when you pop that big 11 or 12, 1,500-pound cow in the butt, Jack, he jumps 10 foot. Well, brother, just as soon as we get that thing off that pole, Rick, I'm going to pitch it to you, and I want some loyal fan be standing there with the Coke, and I'm going to drown them down, baby, and then we can start hitting with that arc, Daddy. Somebody said we're going to light up Evansville Wednesday night.
Shocking, and you'll see that happening, as well as a Southern heavyweight title match when the Idol will be going against Dundee.
You see, Lance, I don't need a steel chair. I don't need nothing but these right here, Dundee. You know something? If everybody in Evansville, if Bill Dundee has ever said anything that you didn't like, did he ever say anything about you, your family, or your city? If you don't like Bill Dundee, then don't miss Wednesday night, because it's going to be your opportunity to see Dundee get what he deserves. And he's going to get it at the hands of Austin Idol, because you see, I don't care if you're black, and if you are, say it loud. And I don't care if you're white, and you feel it all right. I don't care if you're yellow, I don't care if you're green, but Wednesday night you belong to me, Dundee.
Okay, climbing in the ring right now, Billy Travis, Frank Morrell, the former spoiler. Billy wants to be sure that we get out a happy hello to his mother in Kentucky, so we're glad to pass it on for this aggressive young... Okay, we just did, Billy. Okay.
All right, match to the expiration of time here. Introducing at a total weight of 490 pounds. Out of Nashville, Tennessee, Frank Morrell, the ex-spoiler. And from Lexington, Kentucky, Billy Travis. At a total weight of 443 pounds across the ring. From Oil Trough, Texas, Dutch Mantel. And from Australia, the superstar, Bill Dundee. Match to the expiration of time. Referee Jerry Calhoun.
Keeping up with our signs across the ring over there. No time, and here we go.
Well, they really did a good job on the signs. Those are quite nice. They spent a lot of time on them. Billy Travis takes Dutch Mantel over and down. Mantel immediately on his feet, claimed he had his hair pulled. I don't think so. Couldn't see it from here anyway. Billy Travis. Travis wraps up the left arm. Now there's some hair pulling, but it was Dutch Mantel that did the hair pulling. The referee saw it too. Of course, there was no hold to break, so the referee just gives him a warning. Back in the corner, Billy Travis fires Bill Dundee across the way. Flips him over the back coming out of the corner. The superstar down on one knee. Now back on his feet. In after Travis. Billy Travis being called over to the corner for a conference with Frank Morrell, the ex-spoiler. Frank had a word. Dutch Mantel said, yeah, we had a conference over here in this corner, too. Travis hanging on to that arm. He makes the tag, and here comes Frank Morrell. Big Frank weighs in at 260. He puts the boot on the upper arm, and Dundee still on the mat. Now Frank bars the left arm. Dundee on his feet, right fist double. Morrell yanked him down to the mat. Did he pull his hair? Yeah, he did. There's a little bit more hair pulling, but Morrell keeps Dundee down on the mat, makes the tag, leaves him there for Billy Travis. Travis off the rope. Drops down on the arm. 2 minutes, 15 seconds gone. First fall of action and an expiration of time match. Tag team match we've been waiting for all day today. Down to the mat, Bill Dundee. Dundee telling the referee to watch the hair. Dundee puts Travis into the ropes, backs up and dumps him over the top rope. Referee didn't see it. That's disqualification, but the referee did not see it. Mantel grabs Travis down on the floor. Travis run into the ring post. Frank Morrell, meanwhile, Dundee going at each other in the ring. Now Dundee over in the corner leans down and says, come on, get back in here. Travis, after being flipped over the top rope by Dundee, now Mantel with a boot. Hammering on Travis. Dundee, meanwhile, leaves the ring. Frank Morrell ran him out of there. Dundee goes for the tights, and right in front of my face here, he's wrapping a chain around his fist. Not even trying to hide it. He's got a chain wrapped around his fist, and he smacks Billy Travis in the side of the head. Throws the chain out to Mantel in the corner. Travis really in trouble here. Coming up on the 4-minute mark. Billy Travis had things going good until he went over that top rope. And at that point, things turned. Oh, that chain. Dundee has got a cut opened up on Billy Travis's forehead. Frank Morrell, his partner, trying to get in there to help him out, but he's run back to the corner by the referee. Into the boot of Bill Dundee goes the head of Billy Travis. Now they're using the ropes to choke him. Dundee out of the ring. Dutch Mantel in there. Frank Morrell around to try to help Billy out.
Billy hammered around pretty good, baby.
Boy, he has really been worked on here. Mantel has him up in the air and body slams him. Backs up, drops down with the upper arm. He covers, counts at 1, 2, and Travis couldn't kick out, but he was able to turn. There's a count of 2 again. Travis able to get the left shoulder up before the 3 count fell. 5 minutes gone. 5 minutes gone in this fall. Tag made. Bill Dundee will be coming in officially. A fist in the rib cage. Frank Morrell trying to get after Dundee. Billy Travis working his way over to the corner. Frank needs to be out there for the tag, but Dundee grabs Travis. That stopped that right there. Travis was trying to get over there. Dundee's got that chain again.
Yeah, chain right around his throat is what he did, Dave. Look at this. Travis picked up, nailed by Dundee in that chain. Boy, you can see Billy's blood all over Dundee's chest. I meant Billy Travis. He ripped him again hard with that chain.
Mantel pounding on the top of his head. It's already cut open by that chain. The Dutchman takes him over. Dundee waiting with a chain, and he just ran it into his throat. And use that chain again use it as a clothesline. Mantel going to drop down with a knee, and he missed. Travis to the corner, gets the tag, and here comes Frank Morrell. First time he's been in the match officially so far. He goes after both of them. First Dundee, now Mantel. Back to Dundee. Frank Morrell, boy, he's been upset.
Big, strong veteran, boy, I'll tell you. This guy is some kind of tough. Bill Higgerson can tell you about him. Look out, Dundee. With some powder, threw it right in the face of Frank Morrell. Things were going bad for Dundee and Mantel. Look out, here comes the Midnight Rider with that cattle prod.
He gets first Dundee, and now Dutch Mantel with it. And they're both out of here. Midnight Rider wielding that cattle prod to get rid of him. He did it. Travis and Frank. Oh, one more shot at Dundee as he's getting out of here. Travis and Frank Morrell have won the first fall by disqualification on D. The referee saw him when he threw the powder.
Back over checking Billy out. The Midnight Rider with that paddle prod did the work. By golly, I'll tell you one thing. He flat did it. got both of them run out of there. We're going to take time, be back in a moment. And there we had it, a disqualification in our final match, Dave.
That wraps it up. That means Frank Morrell and Billy Travis get the win over Dutch Mantel and Bill Dundee. You know, really, Dundee should have been disqualified earlier when he threw Travis over the top rope. The referee didn't see it, but he saw the powder, and that was it. Morrell and Travis get the victory. Also, the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol got a win here today, too.
Good to have him back. By golly, I'll tell you, it's been too long. He was, in fact, in action. And son of a gun, that's exactly what we expect every single week. Action and championship wrestling. We got to get out of here, but we'll be back next week. And until we see you, for Dave Brown, this is Lance Russell. Kind of all ginned up
ready
here.
to go.
I know exactly what we got. Dave's going to tell you about it.
We're going to have Buddy Landel in here in the opening match today. The Nature Boy will be here facing his opposition. A little bit later on, we've got a great match in which the winner will get a shot at the international title. Talking about Dutch Mantel going against Billy Travis. Should be a good one. Before that, though, the Fantastics will be here.
All right. You can't beat that, by golly, excitement. Plus the fact, Dave, I've got some more information, some interviews about the big Thunderdome series of bouts that are going to be coming up where we're going to prove who's the toughest guy. And we've got some interesting entrants already into the Thunderdome series. And, hey, I forgot to say, hello again, everybody. This is Lance Russell and Dave Brown right along ringside. We're going to be back in action here with Championship Wrestling right after we take time out for this. Okay. Jim Jamison already in the ring. We're waiting for the Nature Boy, Buddy Landel, to get out here for our opening, and that won't get it. Buddy, here. If you would, please. Hey, well, what are you doing? You're certainly not dressed to wrestle. You're in the opening bout here.
I look too good, don't I, brother? Girls, do I look good today or what? Calm down. You got to be a blithering idiot if you think that I'm going to get in the ring with that right there.
Buddy,
that's what
the match is scheduled.
I don't care. This Nature Boy Buddy Landel time right now. And if you think that I'm going to go out there and put my wrestling boots on and get disgusted because I can't even break a sweat against geeks like this, I got more locker room time than he's got ring time. Jamison, don't look me right straight in the face, boy, because you ain't got enough time in the ring to even look in my eyes, all right? Now, Lance Russell, I just want to tell you something right now. You know, a lot of people come out and they brag and they boast about their accomplishments and achievements in their career, right? Well, you're looking at the world's heavyweight champion right now.
Oh, I hadn't heard.
Right?
I'm fixing to, I'm sure.
Now, okay, I got proof for Lance Russell. Number one, if the cameraman can get a close-up shot right here, who is that right? Who does the Nature Boy Buddy Landel have in the figure four right there? Is that the world's champion, ex-world champion Ric Flair?
Yep.
Is he bleeding from head to toe? And the Nature Boy Buddy Landel has him in the figure four, right?